Hi, welcome back to Faith and Conviction, and I'm your host Ray Harris, and want to welcome you to this week's Torah portion, where we're going to be looking at Torah portion 30. And that means we are a good way through our Torah portions this year. It kind of looks like we're 3/5 of the way there, and it's a mile marker for us, but we are still in the book of Leviticus, and it's Leviticus 19:1 through chapter 20, verse 27. And again, the book of Leviticus is known in Hebrew as Vayikra, and that translates over into English as He called. Now, the Parashah, or the portion this time, of portion 30, is known as Kodoshim, and that means holy people or holy ones. Now, that key word is the ninth word down in Leviticus 19 and verse 2. The ninth word in the Hebrew, in Leviticus 19 and verse 2. Kodoshim is marked with the Hebrew Strong's numbering of H6918. H6918. Now, Brown Driver Briggs tells us that it means sacred, it means holy, holy one, I guess if you're referring over to Jehovah himself, saint or set apart. Now, the eSword Concordance has Kodoshim in there about 110 times. That's an approximation. And it's translated as holy, saints, saint, and we find it as Holy One, talking about God in Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 12, and chapter 3, verse 3. So, but let's go over here to our Torah portion. Let's go back to Leviticus 19 and verse 2, and let's see what we have there. The King James has, "Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, You shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy." So, you shall be holy, that's H6918, Kodoshim, and down there in holy at the end of that verse is also H6918. So the complete Jewish Bible has, you are to be holy because I, Adonai, your God, am holy. The Jewish Publication Society, this one right here, you shall be holy for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Now the way it works in the Greek, of course, is it works a little bit different because it's going from Hebrew into the Greek language. But then we take the Greek and we can come over into English and see what's going on. Now, the way the Greek has it is hagioi, eseste, hati, hagios, ego, kurios, ha, theos, humon. So there may be some words in there that you Greek readers are familiar with, and it's hagios. And so we'll take a look at that here in a moment. Now, hagios means holy. And we'll see that quite a bit here in the New Testament. Now, the Apostolic Bible Polyglot connects over there by using G39, which is a little bit different Greek number for the holy, which is hagios. I'm not really sure why, but another Greek Septuagint, which is Strong's number, connects over to Strong's G40. So the best I can tell is it's a type of variant. And when we get down in here into the New Testament, you can see it. So the Strong's number in the New Testament is G40. Thayer says it's a most holy thing, a saint. So when you go back over into the Hebrew, it means also set apart, because like the temple and the tabernacle, it had things that were made holy. It was set apart for specific use because God wanted it. So that means even the Levites were considered set apart because he brought them out of the tribes of Israel to set them apart for a specific use, which was holy unto God. Now the eSword in the King James Concordance says that the Greek New Testament has hagios in there about 230 different times. So that is, again, Strong's number G40. So in the King James, it's translated saint. Saints is in plural. Saints, plural, but possessive. And holy. And in Jude chapter 1, verse 20, it is most holy. So it's translated a couple different ways. Now, what I want to connect to is actually something that's over in 1 Peter, because I think it's very fascinating the way in which Peter uses this statement and really goes zoom right back there to Moses, like we're trying to do with our study here with Torah, trying to connect Moses and Messiah. Watch this. 1 Peter 1, 14 to 16, Peter says this: As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance, but as he which hath called you is holy. That's G40. Hagios. So be ye holy, That's G40. In all manner of conversation, which is your behavior. And here's his reasoning in verse 16. Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. And that is, boom! I'm going over here to the New Testament as we do our filming, but really Peter is going right back to Moses. Be ye holy, for I am holy. Referring right back to our Torah portion, Leviticus 19 and verse 2. That's kind of cool, because he's using the Torah portion that we're looking at this week, connecting Moses to Messiah, which is connecting us to the disciples of what we are supposed to be and how we're to behave. And why? Because we serve God through Messiah. But because we serve a holy God, he expects us to be holy. This is the power of the language. You go back from English to the Greek New Testament, to the Greek Old Testament, and you can see the power of the Hebrew, which helps us out. All these languages are working together. Moses and Messiah work together. Messiah works with Moses to bring who glory? God above. That's the cool thing about all this. This is why I get excited. This is why I like looking at these things. I hope it's been a blessing today. And until next time, continue to seek God, know Messiah, find hope.